All right, so you had an argument with somebody important in your life, somebody important you loved, but you're still in that argument phase or it didn't end well. In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can say sorry and come up with a win-win solution. Coming up. Hey guys, this is comtv and I'm your host Jonathon Vogel. See, many people struggle to communicate in their relationships, so I create content for you to help you build your communication tools. I focus on nonverbal communication, style, and how to create connection in your relationship. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can get my newest, freshest content delivered right to your inbox. Honestly, it's a no-brainer, the best way to get my content. Also, at any point in this video, check out show notes and links in the description. Anything I've missed or anything I've forgotten, anything I mentioned in this video will all be down there. So at any point in this video, go check it out. And make sure to stay to the end of the video. I have some free stuff to give you guys. All right, with that being said, let's get into the video. So like I said in the intro, you messed up, you're in an argument, or maybe you didn't mess up. Maybe it's their fault, all right? How do you say sorry? How do you help the situation so you have a win-win solution? The number one thing is realize you messed up, okay? The reason they're upset with you is because they think you did something wrong. They think you've messed up. So you're already getting a person who's emotionally charged, who's frustrated, who's argued with you, or is about to argue with you. And you have to, how do you come up with a win-win solution? Take responsibility. If you've messed up, you need to realize that's the first thing. If you don't understand that, if you can't come to terms with that, then you need to reevaluate. And the second thing you need to think about is approaching them after the aftermath. Okay? So maybe you've already had an argument, or maybe the mistake happened, or whatever the situation is. You need to wait till they've calmed down and they've thought about the situation and you have calmed down. Nothing good comes out of trying to work something out when you're emotionally charged. The third thing you need to do is plan a quiet place to work it out. The last thing you want to do is argue and it's noisy, the environment is frustrating and stressful, you're emotionally charged, and you say things you didn't mean to say. So find a quiet place that you can work this out as adults, as mature people who can work things out. And then the fourth thing you do is you need to use a formula. When this happened, you weren't thinking in your right mind and you were arguing and not having a plan of attack, a strategy to help you find a win-win solution. So you need to use a formula or a step-by-step plan. And there's a great way to kickstart this by using an assertion message. And an assertion message, simply put, is crafting a one sentence that you can give to the person you're having trouble with so they can understand how you feel, how they've affected you, and how you want to be part of the solution. So you want to use a formula or a step-by-step process to say you're sorry, okay? And you can use something like this. I am sorry for making you feel whatever it is when I did this, all right? Even if you aren't the one who made the mistake, you're apologizing for how you made them feel, because that's why they're upset. By apologizing for how you make them feel, they'll heave a sigh of relief and relax their shoulders. Once they do that, you know they're ready to listen to you. By using this formula, it's going to really kickstart your way to apologize and find a win-win solution. Now, the next part is after you've given that one sentence liner, you need to reflectively listen to anything that they're going to say afterwards. Because after you give that one sentence liner, you need to let them speak, you need to let them vent, you need to let them just get it out of their system, whatever they need to get out, because they're probably going to give you a rebuttal or they may accept your apology. But you need to make sure you get to the point where they can forgive you. And that's the next step. We're going to get to that in a second, but make sure that you give that message and remain silent and listen to what they have to say. And when they say something, you need to reflect back to them. Take a second to think about what they just said after your one sentence and reflect back what they said so that you understand them, they feel respected, and they feel heard. It's very important when somebody is trying to communicate with you. They're respected and they're heard. And then once you reflected back to what they had to say, they may even apologize to you. You need to ask for forgiveness and specifically say, can you please forgive me? because forgiveness is something that is so intrinsically necessary when you've done something wrong or when you're trying to repair a mistake. When you ask for forgiveness, it gives you permission to move on. When they forgive you, they are telling you, I accept your apology, I forgive you, look to the future and move past this. The key thing to know, guys, is that forgiveness is the goal, not simply allowing them to say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. That is not okay. The reason why you had an argument is because it wasn't okay. You get what I'm saying? Most people will just say, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not fine because it clearly affected them in a negative way. So ask for forgiveness. Can you please say, I forgive you? I really need to hear that from you. It's going to feel awkward. They may kind of like be embarrassed or slightly awkward about it, but asking for their forgiveness is super, super critical in repairing the damage that has happened. And which leads to the next few steps, finding a solution that can permanently repair and permanently change the behavior that led to this mistake or this problem. Once you've asked and received forgiveness from the person, you need to make some physical contact. Connection is really key here. Something that's appropriate. If it's somebody who you know and love, give them a hug or at least a handshake or a tap on the shoulder or something that just establishes that connection, because you need to repair the damage that you've done or the damage that has happened from the argument or from the mistake that's happened. You need to make sure you establish the right type of physical connection if it's appropriate. Guys, I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that's helped you apologize with effectiveness and ask for forgiveness to find a solution, a win-win solution. I also want to share with you guys where I got a lot of this information from. It's a book called People Skills. This book is absolutely amazing, has changed my life and helped me become a confident, competent communicator. This is why I started the YouTube channel and my podcast, okay? This book changed my life. Dr. Bolton, Robert Bolton, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're ever watching this video, I'd love to collaborate with you and put you on the podcast and stuff. So let me know. But this, guys, if you can pick it up on Amazon, there'll be a link in the description. Super awesome book. It's a little dry, but it's more like a tutorial you reference. It's like a manual, your communication manual. Go pick it up, all right? Definitely worth every penny. It taught me how to reflectively listen, taught me how to find a solution, how to work through arguments, how to approach any conversation, how to talk to women, how to do all this kind of stuff. It's all in here. Go check it out. Guys, I thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I have some free stuff for you guys. Go check out my conversation PDF. It's a way to help you communicate clearly in any situation. How to confidently have a conversation with anyone. It's a free PDF guide. Go check it out to help you communicate. It's really simple. It's just some cues to help you trigger your memory to remember the communication skills you've been learning with me. Okay, so make sure to go check out that free PDF guide, link it in the description. Check out my podcast as well. If you guys want to take your communication skills to the next level, I have a podcast on your favorite podcast platform. It's out there. Go check it out, link in the description. Guys, I appreciate you staying to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Like this video, it makes a huge difference. And I will see you next week. Take care. You're awesome.